Hi Harsh, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you, Sheheryar, again this year with
Likewise,
Indus
likewise.
Valley International Film Festival. And actually,
Congratulations to you on another successful festival.
yeah, thanks. So actually, we did a physical festival this time at a place called Vrindavan. It is near
Oh,
Delhi.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's near Delhi, just 2 hours away from Delhi. And it's a holy city. We call it in India. It is a holy city, which is known as the place of Krishna. Uh,
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and Krishna himself is lover of art, music. He plays flute. He also dances.
Yes, yes.
So, and it was a wonderful experience for local people to watch a film from Pakistan as well, Parehat Love.
No,
So,
so you had you had a great intention in your heart, and what better place to start from then?
exactly. So I was when I was watching the film, I felt just the film like just like full of melodrama, just like a Rajshri Productions film. So what is your opinion about the film, which is surrounded on family, marriages, grandeur in Pakistan?
Well, that was the idea with this film. If you remember, with the same team, I think you guys played our film last year as well, which was Home and Jahan, which was by Asim again, directed by Asim, produced by myself and Asim, and I was in it as well, and Mahira was there, and that was a complete different genre. Completely, it was that was more of a coming of age drama, and this one was more, as you said, it was supposed to be like a romantic drama, and then on the backdrop of weddings. So the idea was that Asim is amazing. He's an amazing filmmaker in general, but he's very gifted when it comes to his beautiful cinematography and all of that. So he wanted to focus on this time, and we wanted to kind of have like a feel good film that you could go watch with your family, sort of a thing, because we released it on Eid in Pakistan.
So some stylization I found in the
Excuse me.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
some stylization I found in the film which reflected 1970s kind of stylization in the film, like the bottle you used to drink whatever you drank during the film.
Yeah.
I don't think after 70s I have not seen that kind of bottle being used in cinema.
I mean, that was a creative call, and between the director, and then also because my character is an actor, he wants to be an actor. So this was between myself and the art director, who the production designer Hina. I kept on insisting. I said, I want a silver flask. I want a silver flask.
Uh,
So then she sort of got one, and then we had many options, and then finally we asked him like this one as well, and then we went with this one. So yeah, so there were a little personality, like quirks that went into it as well.
and also the hanging piano during the music. I have not seen that kind of hanging piano with the chest.
Accordion, the
Yeah.
yeah,
In cinema for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So if that song also has a lot of accordion played in it. Generally, like I think accordion is generally an instrument that we're all very fond of. And so is Asim, and especially with the influence of French cinema and all, and the accordion comes in from there. So that was something that we wanted in the song, and then Azan, who's done the music, he sort of had that, and because it was there, then we wanted to visually show it as well.
Yeah. So while I was watching the film, I found somewhat it resembles your own struggle. Maybe it is inspired from your own life struggle, the narrative. What would you like to say
No,
about that?
to be honest, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that Imran Saab had written a script like that. Imran Aslam being the writer, and it was, yeah, it was just so much that I could relate to in it, because myself, I uh, I got a degree in finance, so I studied finance, and then I wanted to do this, and I've had a similar struggle.
Uh,
And so yeah, it's true. So there were a lot of influences from my own personal life that I put in as an actor, but the script I cannot take credit for. That is something that Imran Saab had visualized himself, and I think probably a lot of that had to do with his own life as well. So I think it's a story that probably is true for a lot of people in our line of work.
yeah,
You
but
know, a lot of people.
coincidentally, the character is also named after your real name.
Yeah, that was awesome. So that was awesome. Awesome. After reading the script, said, "Listen, I want to call this character Sheheryar." So I said,
Uh,
"Okay." That's interesting, because it's very scary to play a character that's called by your own name.
mm,
Um, when you're an actor and you're doing other stuff, you don't feel awkward, or a lot of times you're not ashamed of bringing out your own quirks because it's a different character that
mm,
you're playing, right?
mm.
You can hide behind that sort of
Right.
curtain. But when you start even calling him by your own name, then
Mm.
it gets a little scary. But it was a fun experience.
So you had any heartbreak in your real life also during the struggle days?
Sorry.
So you
Did
had
I have any?
heartbreak
I
during struggle days.
Yeah, I've had multiple heartbreaks, and I think it's the heartbreaks that allow you to feel things a lot more sensitively. You know what they say: take that broken heart, convert it into art. So
So now we have Supriti also, and Asim has also joined. So I would request Supriti to carry forward the conversation with both Asim and Sheheryar. Supriti.
wonderful.
Hello,
So,
everyone.
नमस्ते नमस्ते आदाब शहरयार आपको याद होगा पिछली बार हो मन जहां के लिए हमने बातचीत की थी मायरा जी
जी
के
बिल्कुल,
साथ में
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
I'm
कैसी हैं
not
सुप्रीति
sure if
आप?
you remember but
I remember.
perfect. I'm actually unfortunately in a cab and so you can't really see things over here but so please bear with that and
No, no,
so
I'm out for lunch, so I have bad lighting situation. It's almost sundown where I am right now. So yeah, so I can completely relate.
so tell us where life took you from home and जहां थोड़ा सा वो भी बताइए लंबी जर्नी है 1.5 साल कोविड का निकल गया कितना कुछ हो गया
जी
बीच में हम बहुत देर के बाद मिल रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सा बताइए
He means that
बस
for past 1.5 years, any new ideas you have conceptualized or started working?
होमन जहां से लेके परेहट लव तक का सफर तो काफी लंबा सफर रहा है. And I think Asim and I both will agree on that. Hello, Asim.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Sheheryar.
नमस्ते आसिम how are you so good to
It's
see
good
you
to be.
again
Very good to see you too. Very good to see you
I'm
too.
not sure you can see me but
I can see you.
what
Actually, I freaked out when I saw you in the car. I thought you're driving and talking to us, and I said I would, immediately request you to just either park the car or we can take it later. But now that I know that you're in a cab, that sounds fine. Yeah, you have a glowing face. You don't need light for yourself. Trust me.
so how has life
Sh-
treated you in the last COVID period how has it been for you
This is for Sheheryar, I guess, right?
No, for you,
Oh,
Asim. How has
me.
life been?
No, because
you
Sheheryar was starting his answer. I would like him to
Yes.
finish his, and then I
I,
maybe.
I, we're playing that game where I passed the parcel before the music. So I managed to do it before I dropped the beat.
Oh, okay, okay. No, no, if that's comfortable for you. No, frankly speaking, the way I would say the names say it all. The first movie said "Ho man jahan, jahan aapka dil ho." The second movie was called Pare Hat Love. So I think it was a wonderful, wonderful journey where I got to know what love is all about. And then maybe I got to know that maybe too much love is also not good for health. So no, the jokes aside, I think we are all learning while we're working on different assignments. And I think it's a different kind of learning altogether, not just for your professional life, but your personal life also. And back home here in Pakistan, unfortunately, we don't get a lot of opportunities to keep grinding ourselves. So I think what you saw in the first film was coming from the heart and was a lot more purer. What you saw in Parihat Love was something where the audience who came to me after Home and Jahan said, "ये बहुत अच्छा था, लेकिन entertainment कम था." So I said, yeah, well, okay, I'm so sorry for that. But frankly, I just thought that purity would be appreciated too. So this time around, I thought, okay, so let's give them something which they feel is entertaining also. But at the same time, yes, the idea was कि उस entertainment के साथ साथ कोई ना कोई youth के लिए message, कोई ना कोई उनकी अपने मसले जो उनकी जिंदगी के करीब हैं और we never get to talk about. Let's talk about that too. So I was lucky to have Imran Aslam Saab to actually work on the script, and he's the one who brought together this whole, you know, the 2.5 hours or whatever, 2 hours 15 minutes together, because while it's an entertainer and it's supposed to be a light film, I thought the idea of having that, you know, commitment phobic character and to see how, where and how and what actually they all go through, because, you know, I know so many of them, not just one sitting in front of me, but there are a lot many more that I know. And I think it's a very real issue in life for a lot of youngsters today. So I thought it's good that we're talking about it, because generally we do not talk about these things. We either go really gory with very, very depressing ideas when it comes to talking about soul searching, or we go rather frothy. And I thought it was a wonderful balance of the both. That's how
and so you named the character Sheheryar as well. That's what Harsh has been asking before you joined.
Harsh was asking the right question, because Harsh, you know, like, I just, you know, I believe in throwing the actor in the character in a very harsh way, if I may call it. And while I knew that Sheheryar was really enjoying the character until he was named Shaban, and that was the actual name that was given by Imran to this character. And I realized that he's not realizing that this is not only a funny, light film, and it needs to hit him somewhere. And that is when I thought, why don't I really punch him in the nose and tell him that I'm giving the character's name? And that's what I did. And I was very successful, because the moment I did that, I could immediately see a different, you know, actor coming out of Sheheryar Munawar. So yeah, I did it very purposefully. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, Supriti.
Yeah, no, I think this strategy of throwing a person in the swimming pool and letting them learn swimming is a little rather dangerous.
What a coincidence! Supriti says that, Asim, throwing a person in the swimming pool.
Yes,
you quite like doing that as well. No, because we just worked together on a endorsement sort of ad film right now, where Asim threw me in the swimming pool.
Yes.
Again.
Again. And the temperature was -1.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. No.
But it was a temperature controlled pool, so it was
yeah.
We went
Asim, मतलब I was hoping 5-10 minute तो हीरो बनने देते मुझे.
ना बना दिया काफी नहीं.
हाँ, ये भी सही है.
Right.
पर शेहरयार, आपको तो आसिम हर बार हीरो ही बना देते हैं, क्योंकि आप उभर के आ जाते हैं अपने कैरेक्टर में बहुत खूबसूरती से. पिछली बार भी ऐसे ही हुआ था, और अब की बार भी. You know, your acting is always appreciated.
Thank you so much, and all the credit goes to Asim. I think I told everyone this last time as well, and I want to tell you guys again as well that it's not just in these two films. It's generally in life. When I got out of business school, Asim was the first. His company was the company that I joined, and I started working under him, firstly as an intern, and then making my way up. And so wherever I am in my career right now, it's because of him. He's my guru, he's my mentor, and वो हर दफा बना देते हैं. बिल्कुल सही बात है हीरो.
शेहरयार जो थे वो
ऐसे
मैंने बनाया दुनिया में हीरो बने बनाए थे. So it was convenient for all of us to just, like not do much of that. So bring it, what you need to do with Sheheryar is bring the actor out of him. Like I just said, I had to throw him into that, pool of water in order to bring that actor out. But mashallah, otherwise, Sheheryar has all the qualities, of a hero, whether it's horse riding, swimming, action, dancing capabilities. Mashallah, that way ये पूरी एक 12 मसाले की चाट खुद हैं.
Yeah, actually, Asim, Sheheryar looked very honest and genuine in the character.
I completely agree.
The way he enacted, he was totally in the character. So his eyes speaks a lot. He has a very expressive eyes.
He has this issue in life actually. ज़्यादा बोल जाते हैं तो मसला हो जाता है.
They're very honest in their dishonesty.
But I really pray and hope for you that you really grow from strength to strength, and I hope you stay as humble as you are sounding right now. है ना?
Inshallah.
तो role models.
What a beautiful dua. Thank you so much.
रोल मॉडल्स की बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी होती है ये, और फिल्म से जो भी जुड़े हुए लोग होते हैं उनको रोल मॉडल्स बनाने के लिए यूथ बहुत आगे आता है. सो आई डोंट नो, आई मीन, वुड यू लाइक टू से समथिंग टू यंग पीपल who may be watching this? We have a lot of students from colleges who watched your film. What would you
Awesome.
What would you really like to tell them? I mean, you're young, you're successful, you've worked hard, you've everything. So, अभी आके आप क्या बोलना चाहते हैं उनको?
Awesome. Would you like to go first?
This is a question for you though. पहले आप.
Okay. So, it's very interesting because honestly, अगर मैं दिल से आपको बताऊं तो मेरे दिल से जो अब एडवाइस निकलती है वो निकलती है जो मेरे ख्याल से आसिम मुझे होमन जहां में दिलवा रहे थे फवाद साहब के थ्रू के जो सक्सेस जितनी जल्दी आती है वो उतनी जल्दी चली जाती है. सो वी आर ऑलवेज हंग्री फॉर क्विक सक्सेस, वी आर ऑलवेज हंग्री to become stars in one overnight, to be as successful as we can overnight, and in doing that we sort of do things and hurt people who we shouldn't, and who actually mean a lot more than that success. So in that way, in order to be successful, we're actually failing at life. And so I would just tell everybody that success is important, but आप अपनी morality और अपने इंसानियत को मत कुर्बान करें उसके लिए. And keep working hard, keep your head down, stay humble, stay true to your craft. Always now when I pray to my Lord, I pray for excellence in my work, and success will come secondary. It will follow suit. अगर आप अपने craft में exemplary होंगे, आप अपनी इंसानियत में, अपनी humanity में excellency हासिल करेंगे तो आपको कामयाबी पीछे आएगी. And that's what I will tell. I mean, I've only been doing this for about 8-9 years now. I mean, that's how long I've been in this line of work. But that's what I've learned, that just stay true to, be honest to yourself and be honest to your craft and be honest to the people around you. And the friends that there'll be a few friends that you will make along. Don't forget them, because काम तो आता रहता है, दोस्त बहुत कम आते हैं. So और family भी बहुत important है. So just stay grounded. That's what I would say.
Wow.
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice.
आसिम, मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहता हूँ कि शहरयार से भी बात करके मुझे ख्याल है आपने फवाद को तो बहुत एरोगेंट एक सीन जो दिया है फिल्म में, एंड यू हैव शोन हिम एज अ वेरी एरोगेंट एक्टर. वो कैसे तैयार हो गए उस सीन को, बिकॉज इट डायरेक्टली रिफ्लेक्ट्स अपॉन हिज perception, his social perception.
So yeah, actually that's a character of a successful producer, not an actor actually. He's playing a role of a big producer who's just really riding the wave of his success. In all honesty, yeah, I just want to say this and take this opportunity to thank Fawad one more time. I think I've thanked him multiple times before also, for him trusting in whatever I request him for. And this is his kind way of, being a true friend. He's always done this for me. And I think this was also just purely because I asked him to do this and he did not question me what it was for. He knew that obviously by the end of the day, the reason I wanted him to play that is because for me, Sheheryar's character is going through different production houses and producers in that sequence. And there are multiple, producers who are dealing with that character in multiple ways, but they're all being very self-centered and selfish in their behavior. And at the end, obviously, I wanted to bring him to that point where after that, he completely breaks down in the film. So as an actor, that character feels that he can never reach anywhere because the world is just too centrally self-centered and self-focused. So I just wanted a very big name to play that little cameo because I thought that it would really add to that personality. And obviously, somebody sitting in front of Sheheryar should look the weight. And hence, I thought that because Fawad is such a brilliant actor, mashallah, he would do a wonderful job for this. And I was just so excited to see that he did even better than what I was expecting him to do.
Yeah. So I asked this question to Sheheryar also. While I was watching this film, it appeared as a Rajshri production film, as they make in India. It's full of melodrama, music, songs. It was just like a Rajshri.
I'm not familiar with this production house. Can you tell me what
they made? They made Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, Suraj Barjatya film.
Okay. Right.
Hum Saath Saath Hain. वो सिर्फ फैमिली ड्रामास बनाते हैं, बहुत हाई इमोशनल कंटेंट होता है.
Right. But do you think that this film, Parihat Love, also had was very high on emotional drama?
Melodrama, not emotional drama. Melodrama.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I understand that they also make films which are beautiful to look at, and the music is fantastic. जो आपने भी बताई जो फिल्में डेफिनेटली मैंने उनमें से 2-3 देखी हैं और उनकी इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं इस तरह के. एक चीज जो शायद फर्क है वो ये कि आई ट्राई कि हमारी जो भी कहानियां हों वो हमारी जिंदगियों से करीब हों, बहुत लाइक फार-फेच्ड कैरेक्टर्स ना हो. मे बी सीक्वेंसेस या सिचुएशंस हो सकती हैं थोड़ी लार्जर देन लाइफ, but the characters generally I try in my films, they should stay very real. And that's why sometimes actually a lot of people were telling me that they were expecting to see a lot more drama in the film. And that's what the only complaint I received, other than the fact that they loved the film. The only thing that people kept saying was, we wish the film had more drama in it. So मुझे सिर्फ जो फर्क लगता है, आपने कहा राशि नाम है शायद उन प्रोडक्शन, राजश्री. So राजश्री प्रोडक्शंस की जो कैरेक्टर्स और जो भी पर्सोनिफिकेशन होती है वो बहुत ज्यादा मुझे लगता है जरा फार-फेच्ड होती है. तो उनके कैरेक्टर्स जरूरत से ज्यादा खुश होते हैं जिंदगी से, वर्सेस जो कैरेक्टर्स इस फिल्म में थे उन सब की अपनी अपनी मसाइल और परेशानियां बहुत रियल थी और सबकी थी. इश्यूज सबके थे, कुछ अपने तरीके से हैंडल कर रहे थे, बेहतर तरीके से हैंडल कर रहे थे. Some were actually failing to address them. So that's how I look at it. But yeah, I would take it as a compliment if that's what you meant.
एक सवाल मेरे जहन में आसिम भाई ये है कि फिल्म में you decided to do voice over in the post production and you didn't decide to do go with the sync sound. And was that a purposeful decision, deliberate decision to not to use sync sound?
We dubbed the film rather than going to sync sound. That's true. Ji.
Yeah, so Harsh is wanting to know if that was a decision that you took after like there's much deliberation.
So that was a deliberate decision, honestly, Harsh, because as I said, in Pakistan, we are working with certain limitations, whether it comes to shooting time, whether it comes to the locations that we get, or for that matter, economizing on a lot of other things. So when you're shooting sync sound, my experience says that the sync sound works fantastically well if you're either shooting on the sets or you're shooting far away from the abadi, if I may call it, jo shor sharaba, the noisy city centers that we end up shooting at, gives you a nightmare when you're shooting sync sound, because then instead of maybe doing it 10 or 8 or 7 takes, you end up doing 25 to 30 takes. Mm-hmm. And for us to economize on that kind of time wastage is very, very important. So that was one basic reason why I felt that it is important for us to just concentrate while we're shooting on the right expressions and maybe take it in post for the dubbing, so that we don't have to keep doing the takes, and we didn't want to waste a lot of time that way. That was my idea behind it.
And do you think there might have been any difference in the product if...
I'm sure it would have been, because I'm a great believer of sync sound. I think जिस उस लम्हे जो किरदार अदा किया जा रहा होता है और उस वक्त उनके दिल से जो आवाज निकल रही होती है, it might not be the most beautiful voice, but it's the most heart-touching voice, right, or genuine. So I totally agree with a sync sound versus a dubbed film. But as I said, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. So we don't have that luxury right now.
So what is the new project you are working for 2022?
So Harsh, like you just said, and we were discussing, and Supriti was also talking about, COVID really threw us all, much behind our schedules and where we were, or at least we were thinking we are in life. हम सब थोड़ा बल्कि काफी सारा पीछे चले गए आगे जाने की बजाय. So अब समझिए कि यूं नजर आ रहा है कि हाँ, हम कोविड खत्म तो नहीं हुआ, लेकिन हम सबको कोविड के साथ जिंदा रहने की प्रैक्टिस होना शुरू हो गई है. तो अब उस आदत में जाने के बाद कोशिश कर रहे हैं सोचने की कि क्या किया जाए. राइट नाउ द वे थिंग्स आर, मुझे लगता है सिनेमा थ्राइव फौरी तौर पे अगले 1 साल में भी नहीं कर पाएगा. तो पाकिस्तान, जहां वैसे ही बहुत महदूद तादाद में सिनेमा हॉल्स हैं और हमें बड़ा मुश्किल से पॉसिबिलिटीज मिलती हैं अपनी फिल्म को इस काबिल बनाने की कि इवन हम अगर आप एक अच्छी भरपूर फिल्म बनाना चाहें जिस पे कुछ लागत आती है, तो उसकी फिर आपको रिटर्न जरा मुश्किल से मिलते हैं. सो मेरा फोकस इस वक्त ये है कि मैं काम जरूर करूं, नैरेटिव्स पे भी काम करूं, लेकिन प्रॉब्ली किसी डिजिटल फॉर्मेट के लिए, किसी डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए करूं. जो कहानियां हैं जहन में, उनको मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूं जमा करने की अब, या कागज पे मुंतकिल करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, ताकि कुछ ना कुछ जरूर कर सकूं, कुछ थोड़ी बहुत, जिस तरह मैंने कहा, प्रैक्टिस में रह सकूं. और अगर इजाजत दी कुदरत ने और कोविड ने, तो फिर इंशाल्लाह फीचर फिल्म का भी सोचेंगे. लेकिन अभी मेरा ख्याल है कि फॉर द नेक्स्ट 1 year आई वुड ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन नैरेटिव्स व्हिच आर मोर फॉर digital medium versus cinema.
Okay. शहरयार, आपके अभी क्या immediate future plan है for next 1 year?
अभी तो मैंने अभी कुछ किया है टेलीविजन के लिए, वो ऑन एयर होने वाला है. आई थिंक इस हफ्ते से वो आने वाला होगा. सिनफेहान नाम है उसका. एंड उसके बाद अभी मैंने एक एंथोलॉजी सीरीज थी Z5 के लिए, उसमें 6 एपिसोड्स थी. हर किसी ने अपनी एक एपिसोड की, मीनू कौर के साथ, डायरेक्टर के साथ, मीनू जी के साथ मैंने वो एक वो की थी. सो दैट वाज अ बिट ऑफ एन एक्सपेरिमेंट. सो आई हैड फन विद दैट. एंड उसके अलावा लाइक आसिम सेड, सो मुझे वो इच तो हो रहा था वापस सिनेमा का. तो अभी वापस जाके कुछ स्क्रिप्ट्स आई हुई हैं सिनेमा को लेके, वो पढ़नी है कि उसमें से क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं. इफ नॉट, तो उसके बाद फिर देन टेलीविजन को ही मजीद देखूंगा. I'd love to do something for OTT platforms again, because एक डिफरेंट किस्म का कैरेक्टर मिलता है आपको. I've recently started dabbling into मैंने डायरेक्शन के साथ थोड़ा सा खेलना शुरू किया. मैंने अभी एक शॉर्ट बनाई थी मायरा जी को लेके. She was in that short, जो मैंने लिखी थी और डायरेक्ट की थी. तो अभी आसिम
सी
साहब
प्राइम
से,
पे, सी
जी जी
प्राइम पे
जी
आई थी।
बिल्कुल, जी जी, प्रिंस चार्मिंग के नाम से।
राइट राइट,
एंड
वो डिप्रेशन पे थी फिल्म।
जी, पोस्ट मैरिटल डिप्रेशन पे थी।
I have
सो
seen that film. Excellent, excellent. I have seen that film. Very beautiful.
थैंक
और हमारे जो इंडिया में भी मैं बताता हूँ कि वो पोस्ट मैरिटल डिप्रेशन इज वेरी वेरी कॉमन, और अभी कोरोना में तो और बढ़ गया है, और वो हैज नॉट बीन रिकॉग्नाइज्ड। और तरीके
जी
से
बस ये,
कैरेक्टर को डेवलप किया, मायरा के कैरेक्टर को, वो ऐसा ही होता है, मैंने देखा अपनी फैमिली में भी।
जी बस ये आपके सामने ही बैठे हैं आसिम साहब, इन्हीं से सीखा है। तो इन्हीं का शागिर्द हूँ। एंड सो फिर अभी मैंने हिम्मत करके इनको एक और स्क्रिप्ट सुनाई जो इनको अच्छी लगी। सो आई प्रोबब्ली गोइंग टू लुक टू डायरेक्ट दैट एज वेल। एंड अगले कुछ आने वाले हफ्तों में, महीनों में एक कुछ ब्रांड का प्रोजेक्ट है जो डायरेक्ट कर रहा हूँ मैं, वापस जाके वो भी है। सो सब डायरेक्शन वर्क, एक्टिंग वर्क ऑब्वियसली, trying to keep myself busy. Man's gonna pay the bills.
Right, right. Very beautifully made that film, C Prime. And I hope to see more of your direction work also.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you, ji.
I think maybe in your next festival.
Sheheryar, well,
Sorry, I'm sorry. Am I?
Lead.
sure.
I was just saying that
No,
maybe
no,
in
go
your
ahead,
next
please go
festival,
ahead.
you guys should put that film. That's really worth the festival.
Yes, yes, certainly. वो तो मैं इस बार भी मैं मुझे गलती हो गई, मुझे लेनी चाहिए थी फिल्म।
Right.
Well,
Maybe,
take
yeah,
that film
yeah,
for
yeah.
next festival.
Yeah.
क्योंकि वो बहुत कॉमन है।
Thank
वो
you,
तो
Asim.
that is a educational film. You see,
That is, that's
Sheheryar and Asim,
absolutely that.
that's an educational film. वो तो हर यूनिवर्सिटी में दिखाई जानी चाहिए ऐसी फिल्में।
Definitely.
Thank you so much. मैं आप लोगों को अच्छी लगी, मेरे लिए बहुत, you guys just made my day.
उस सब्जेक्ट
शेहेryar, मैं एक चीज
Yes,
पूछना
Supriti.
चाहती हूँ।
जी।
सॉरी हर्ष, सॉरी,
हाँ,
गो अहेड।
I'm done. You go ahead.
मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि हमारे रीजन के बहुत सारे एक्टर्स, साउथ एशियन रीजन के बहुत सारे एक्टर्स हैं जो अपनी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में एकदम ऊपर के ओहदे तक पहुंचकर फिर वो बाहर देखने लगते हैं। तो आपकी भी कहीं हॉलीवुड की तरफ नजर जाती है कभी कभी?
मैं अगर आपको सच बताऊं तो एज एन एक्टर, आप, मैं अपने तरीके से, मतलब मैं अपने तौर पे आपको जवाब दे सकता हूँ जो मैं महसूस करता हूँ, जो मेरे, मैं बाकियों के लिए नहीं बोल सकूंगा। लेकिन एज एन एक्टर मेरा दिल चाहता है कि मैं मुख्तलिफ किस्म के रोल्स प्ले कर सकूं। मतलब मुझे ये नहीं है कि मुझे अच्छा खेल खेलना है, मुझे ये नहीं है कि ग्राउंड कहाँ कौन सा है, इस ग्राउंड में खेलूं या उस ग्राउंड में खेलूं या किसी और ग्राउंड में खेलूं। मुझे खेल खेलने के लिए आप अच्छी पिच दे दें, मैं कहीं पे भी खेलने को तैयार हूँ। बट मेरी कोशिश, चेस मैं करता हूँ रोल को। सो मुझे पाकिस्तान के अंदर ही मेरे वो रोल्स मिलते रहे, मैं यहाँ पे बहुत खुश हूँ खेलने के लिए। बिकॉज ऑनेस्टली मैं काम करते, एटलीस्ट मैं काम करते वक्त ये नहीं सोच रहा होता कि ये वाला मैं करूंगा तो इसकी रिसेप्शन ऐसी होगी, ये वाला मैं करूंगा तो लोग ऐसे तालियां बजाएंगे, या शायद यहाँ पे सिर्फ 10 लोग तालियां बजा सकते हैं, वहां पे 20 बजाएंगे। मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट ये होता है कि जब मैं वो प्ले कर रहा हूँ किरदार, तो मैं उसको एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ या नहीं। सो आई डोंट नो इफ आई वाज एबल टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन, but I tried to do it with
Like
as much sincerity as I could.
of a winning cricket team, huh? Spoken like a true captain of a winning cricket team, I'm saying. But so definitely, Sheheryar, that's a lovely, beautiful answer. I still want to say that sometimes अपने मुल्क का नाम करने के लिए भी कभी-कभी बहुत यहाँ भी ऐसे एक्टर्स हैं जो ऐसा सोचते हैं कि हम बाउंड्रीज पार करें, कॉन्शियसली मेक एन एफर्ट फॉर दैट। तो इसलिए मैं एक्चुअली ये सवाल दोनों से ही है कि आप इसके बारे में क्या सोच?
नहीं, डेफिनेटली आप जैसा आप कह रही हैं, आई थिंक अगर अगर हमने एनालॉजी क्रिकेट की ली है तो उसी की एनालॉजी पे करते हैं कि it's about the flag that you wear on your chest. So if I wear that flag on my chest and I go play any ground in the world, I would love to do that. I would love to represent my creed, myself, my flag wherever I go.
Well, to answer your question, मेरा मेरा मानना ये है कि इकबाल ने कहा था कि सितारों से आगे जहां और भी हैं, तो अभी तो इश्क के इम्तिहान बहुत से हैं।
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह।
जो है ये तो सिर्फ शुरुआत होती है। कहानी गोई मेरे नज़दीक ये खेलना या फिल्म बनाना या ड्रामा बनाना कहानी सुनाने की तरह है। कुछ लोग जुबानी सुनाते हैं, कुछ लोग विजुअल क्रिएट करते हैं, उसमें सुनाते हैं। तो हम कहानी गो लोग हैं, और जितना ज़्यादा लोग सुने और देखें उतनी ही ज़्यादा खुशी होती है। तो ऑडियंस पाकिस्तान हो, पाकिस्तान हिंदुस्तान हो या पूरी दुनिया हो, जितनी ज़्यादा ऑडियंस होगी, जितना बड़ा ऑडियंस मिलेगा किसी भी स्टोरी टेलर के लिए, ये बहुत एक्साइटिंग बात होती है। तो मेरे नज़दीक इट्स लेस अबाउट कि किस मुल्क में बात की जा रही है, इट्स मोर अबाउट के कितने लोगों से बात की जा रही है। तो अगर मेरी कहानी बहुत लोग सुन सकते हैं और मुल्क से बाहर भी सुन सकते हैं, तो मैं तो बहुत खुशकिस्मत महसूस करूँगा। सिर्फ ये ज़रूर है कि हाँ, मैं अपने मुल्क को रिप्रेजेंट करता हूँ, और मैं जहाँ भी जाऊँगा मैं अपने ही मुल्क को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँगा। तो मेरी कौमियत मुझसे कोई नहीं ले सकता, छीन नहीं सकता कोई मुझसे मेरी कौमियत। तो मैं जहाँ भी हूँ, चाहे मैं हॉलीवुड का कोई प्रोजेक्ट कर रहा हूँ या किसी दुनिया के और हिस्से में प्रोजेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, ऑटोमेटिकली सबको पता होगा कि ये एक आदमी है जो पाकिस्तान से है और अपने एक कहानी हम तक लेकर आया है। अब वो कहानी मैं अगर किसी भी बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पे सुना सकूं, तो मेरे लिए जाहिर है इससे ज़्यादा खुशकिस्मती की बात नहीं होगी। पर इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि मुझे कहानी सुनाने का मौका कितनी खूबसूरती से दिया जाता है। मेरे लिए ये इम्पोर्टेंट है कि कहानी अगर उसको डिक्टेट किया जा रहा है, मुझे मेरी बाजू में रोड़ के आर्म ट्विस्टिंग करके मुझसे कुछ ऐसी कहानी सुनवाई जा रही है जो मेरे दिल को नहीं लग रही, तो वो शायद मैं किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे कहना पसंद ना करूं।
So Asim bhai, मैं to end with, I think you also guys are very busy in other things. So मैं शहरयार से शुरू में बता रहा था कि हमने ये फिजिकल फेस्टिवल किया इस बार, और
माशाल्लाह
वृंदावन नाम की जगह है दिल्ली से 2 घंटे के दूरी पे, जो कि भगवान कृष्ण की नगरी कही जाती है।
माशाल्लाह।
और कृष्णा को हम सब जानते हैं, वो म्यूजिक डांस में उनकी महारत है,
उनकी खुद सबने
फ्लूट बजाते हैं।
जी।
तो यहाँ पे के लोगों ने बहुत, और फिजिकल स्क्रीनिंग की, हमें हमारी आईएनबी मिनिस्ट्री से फिजिकल स्क्रीनिंग की परमिशन लेनी होती है। कोई भी फिल्म दिखाओ, हमें मिली, बहुत आसानी से मिली, कोई परेशानी नहीं हुई।
माशाल्लाह।
रे ऑफ होप है कि गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कोई रोक टोक नहीं है, और हम आगे भी
that is not just a ray of hope, that's like sun shining.
नहीं, माशाल्लाह, मुबारक हो आपको। That just goes to show that you're doing this for the arts, and inshallah it will pay you back twice as much.
और यहाँ पे वृंदावन के लोगों ने खूब पसंद भी किया, क्योंकि मेलोड्रामा ज्यादातर लोगों को पसंद आता है।
अच्छा, nice, very nice. No, we always wish you best of luck. I think what you're doing, Harsh, when you started, I knew that you're going to take it to places, because माशाल्लाह मैं जितना आपको जानता हूँ, जब दिमाग में धुन सवार हो जाती है तो बस जब तक घर ना पहुंचा दें आप, कुछ चैन नहीं आता। तो मुझे ये तो यकीन था कि आपने इसको भी घर पहुंचाना है, और इतनी खूबसूरती से पहुंचा रहे हैं। दैट्स अमेजिंग। सो अगेन सारी दुआएं आपके साथ हैं। जैसे जैसे जब आपकी मदद के लिए हाजिर हैं, जो कर सकेंगे हम यहाँ से बैठ के करेंगे। एंड दुआ गो हैं कि आप और कामयाबी हासिल करें।
जी, थोड़े हालात करो तो हम कोई जॉइंट प्रोडक्शन पे काम करना चाहेंगे।
बिल्कुल, ये तो बहुत ही कमाल होगा, क्योंकि आई थिंक जैसे जैसे फ्रेश सोचें जमा होती हैं तो कुछ और नया और बहुत खूबसूरत निकल के आता है। तो मैं तो बहुत बड़ा बिलीवर हूँ टू जॉइन हैंड्स विद फ्रेश आइडियाज एंड फ्रेश पीपल। सो क्यों नहीं, बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छा होगा कभी ऐसा हो तो।
शहरयार, एनी लास्ट वर्ड?
No, I just would like to thank both of you for having myself and Asim, and Asim will thank you himself as well. And बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके, and आपके सवालात का जवाब देने में भी बहुत मजा आया मुझे, because it's always क्योंकि ये लास्ट ईयर रिलीज हुई थी हमारे पास, तो आपने मुझे फिर से you made me relive all those memories. Yes. So thank you for that, and wonderful being on this platform right now with you, sharing my ideas and my views. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks to both of you for joining us again this year, and we hope to continue our relationship and take it forward to the new.
Inshallah.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, and
Thank you very much.
happiness and good health.
Thank you.
Well,
Hafiz.
Khuda
Bye.
Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.